Hi there, I'm Mark Scanlon, the Managing Director at Scanlon Freight. Just wanted to talk about the time I've been spending with Richard. It's come up to a year since we first spoke. The first 3 months were building our strategy on what I wanted for Scanlon Freight. We had kind of plateaued at a certain level of jobs, revenue, and I also felt that our marketing as well as our systems weren't really up to scratch. So after building the strategy, we started our year consultancy in January. So we're 9 months now into this project. I feel that the company has moved on leaps and bounds since then. We've really developed a really good strategy, systems, recruitment process, and just generally feeling a lot better about how I approach my business on the whole. We set a target of a revenue figure of 1.2 million. I feel that we're going to exceed that in this financial year, which is fantastic. It's basically 40% growth on what we did last year. So very pleased with the outcome there. We're attracting the right type of clients. It's given us more sort of confidence in the markets that we're working in. But ultimately, it's become a friendship. So Rich and I speak regularly, even when he's not a consultant. He's kind of give me some really sound advice as well with lots of other things, to do with the business, but also to do with his golf swing as well. I've really enjoyed working with Richard. He's someone that I trust, and he's a real true hard-working man. And I couldn't recommend a business growth consultant more than Richard. He's taken a rough diamond, and he's gradually molded me into a businessman that's looking at things in a strategic way and not just flippant. To talk about some of the systems that we put into place, so Leadnamic has been fantastic because it's been able to measure all of the content that we post, either social media, email marketing, the website traffic, which again it's a really good understanding of what we're putting into the marketing piece, because it's nice to see that our traffic in January had gone from 120 visitors a month, where it's up to around 700 a month now, which is fantastic to see. It is a good mix because we've got lots of different channels that we're dialed into now, whereas before we weren't. We had a LinkedIn page, but we weren't really using it effectively. We have a YouTube channel as well, but ultimately it's all about getting the right messaging across to the audience and trying to help people. And that's one of the key things that I've really learned by working with Richard, is all about helping. We do help the customer, but it's actually talking more to the customer and understanding what they actually need, and how we can help them with the pains. But yeah, on the whole, Leadnamic has really helped us to understand where we continue investing money. So also jointly employed a pay-per-click agency as well. So we're also measuring how well that's doing via Leadnamic, because it's basically putting all the leads through and enabling us to qualify them as well and create an email list too. So it's an organic email list that's being created each day, which is fantastic because we're keeping prospects in the loop of what's going on at Scanlon Freight. So yeah, to wrap this up, I couldn't be more happy with the way the business is going. We're recruiting another person in November who's going to come into the team. So now we're a team of 4, and we'll probably be looking to employ another person in January as well. So I can just see where the business is going now, and it's all thanks to working with Richard to make me think more about how I'm, approaching my business and making it grow in the right direction. So yeah, if you want a consultant to work with to help grow your business, then I would highly recommend having a chat with Richard, and just having a conversation and talking about the bones of your business, because that's exactly what I did, and I've not looked back.